Welcome to the Hang with Mike and Matt.
Hello, Mike.
Hello, Matthew.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Been a minute.
Good day, sir.
Good day to you, sir.
Does anybody ever call you Matthew?
Rarely.
Rarely. Who calls you Matthew? Like some relative or something?
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Yeah. Nobody calls me Michael. Nobody. There's one guy, my friend Tim the Crackhead.
Tim the Crackhead.
What a great guy. Love Tim the Crackhead.
Tim the Crackhead speaks the King's English. He's going full.
Michael. Michael.
Oh, so it's in a crackhead way? It's
No, it's just his voice. He was like,
Oh.
he's like a real, just a boisterous guy. It's
Was
only
he a crackhead?
He was allegedly a former crackhead.
What do you mean allegedly? If you ever just asked him?
No, he, sometimes he fell off the wagon.
And did crack some more?
Maybe.
And then he would just be like, I'm not on crack anymore? Like,
Well, I mean, he was off for a long time. And he was off when we met him. And
how long was he off? Years-wise. Like, what do you think?
Not a few years. He had a job and everything.
And then one day...
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be good. We've talked about that, so I guess you just get back on it.
Get back on it. Just you think you're gonna get back on it for one day, probably. And you know what happens then.
Yeah, it's so weird. Every interview I hear of somebody who's ever smoked crack, they're like, it is the most magical feeling in the world, and it's not something like you want to tell
Your kids.
the youth of America. It's like when I was telling my son, and he's asking me like, oh, have you ever done ecstasy? And I'm like. I don't want to not be truthful with my kid. I was like, yes. And it was awesome. I don't suggest you do it, but my brain operates in the way of like, I don't suggest you do it because it's awesome, not because it's bad for you.
It's too awesome.
Yeah, it's too awesome. Like you cannot handle the awesomeness of this stuff where eventually it will lead to bad times.
Brain bleeding. And
Right, all that
it's
stuff.
Ecstasy, if you take it a lot, it'd make your brain bleed, so.
Yeah.
Sparingly, Who wants to take ecstasy all the time?
It's pretty awesome.
not-
Pretty awesome.
you
It's
would
been
ne-
20-something years
How
or
many?
something.
Yeah, but you would never want to take it every day.
No, I wouldn't. No.
Once a week back in the day, maybe once every 2 weeks.
If that, for me, honestly.
Yeah,
If
see,
that.
that ain't gonna make you brain
It
bleed.
would be like a rave was happening or
to
something
go.
like that, and you do it, and then you wouldn't go to sleep, and then you'd sleep the whole next day, and then your back would hurt for some reason, and you felt, Now the recovery time, I couldn't imagine. Like that was when I was young to recover from that. I couldn't imagine. And crack, I don't know what the recovery. I don't know if they wake up the next day and they're going, feel pretty good, or if they're.
Well, crack, I believe, if you smoke crack, it's only going to last for what, half an hour or something? It's a short-lived drug. So
It's an episode of Seinfeld.
So do you do more crack? I mean, you're like, or.
Well, I mean, can you watch just one episode of Seinfeld, or if there's another episode on, you're going to go, it's a back-to-back episode. It's only 22 minutes, 30 minutes.
First one was really good.
Might as well.
Second one might be better.
Might as well click on that second episode.
Do you think you could smoke crack one time and not do it again?
I do.
Mm-hmm. I do as well, but not enough to try it.
Yes. The Constitution, like mentally, I feel like I could.
I'm sure I could, but I'm not going to try.
Yeah, because what if? And then all of a sudden, like if you do it one time, it's like, oh, you experimented. If you do it more than one, you're a crackhead.
Yeah, I think so.
It's either once or crackhead.
I think once you do it twice, you're like, I need some more crack. I need third and fourth doses for tonight.
Yeah, I don't know how that goes.
It's supposed to be good.
And it's less expensive than for your kids listening out there.
Economical.
It's the more economical way to go. In these days of inflation.
Triple Edged Sword subscribed for 61 months. Incoming hype train, it says.
Oh!
But it's a goddamn liar, I'm telling you right now.
Is it because the movie star is here? Is that?
That's right.
Is it
That's
because
right. Matthew is here. Killer JP, 54 months. Mr. 1969, 34 months. Thank you very much. Blind Lawrence giving us some of that government money, $100. think that's it. All righty.
On a side note, can we get Blind? I know we've talked about Blind Lawrence an extreme amount lately for some reason.
He
calls in and it's fun.
We used to hang out with him. I mean, he used to come on the show frequently.
But like like these glasses, like they're not anything fancy. They're like $10 glasses, right?
Yeah.
But like, why do blind people's glasses always look like blind people's glasses?
Good question.
Like Blind Lawrence has the epitome of a blind person's glasses.
Why don't blind people? I know that they can't see, but other people can see them. Why don't they wear fashion?
Let's get you some blenders,
Some fashionable sunglasses.
some
Got some
Oakleys,
Oakley-
something. They
That's
always
an-
come at it
It's
with
an
this
interesting question.
this weird, like, do they want people to know, like, hey, I'm wearing these because I'm blind, not because I'm not fashionably.
Maybe that's it. It's the telltale. But like, I'm blind.
There's a blind store that they go to get a cane, a shitty pair of glasses, and knee-high socks in jorts.
No one would ever, guess that you were blind if you were walking around Oakley's.
The cane might give it away.
Well, if you have a cane.
And the fact that you can run into a wall at any time.
Seeing eye dog.
All those little fun things.
Well, thank you for that 100 bits, Blind Lawrence. Blind Lawrence is offering us free Blind Lawrence designated driver T-shirts if you would like one.
Yeah, I'd wear
What's
that.
your size?
Man, that's an embarrassing
Well,
question to
you can-
ask,
you
Mike.
you can let you can write it down and give it to me later.
I like my stuff baggy, so I go double X.
I mean, you're a big guy. You're not fat.
No, but the thing
I'm
is
just saying,
with clothes
That's
especially.
why I would ask you. I wouldn't ask you if you're fat.
No, I try to do double X on everything, just because if you put it in the washing machine, you don't know what's going to happen to it. I've bought clothes before at a size like a large, and then you take it out of the dryer
Yeah.
and it's useless,
And it sucks.
and you're pulling it down like a chick in a crop top, and now it's completely gone.
And you can't wear a tight T-shirt.
I can't wear a tight T-shirt.
I mean, if you're like, but even
if you're a bigger guy,
if you're a
looks
bigger
odd.
guy, if you're a bigger, and I mean, if you're a muscular guy, you look good in it as far as your body, but it exudes kind of douchey, right?
I agree with
Kinda.
you. I'd prefer my things to be baggy and loose fitting and comfortable as opposed to this tight fit thing that you have to worry about your ass crack popping out and you have to pull it down every 2 seconds and make sure it's all good. Like,
But you gotta accentuate those guns. though.
Yeah,
You
I'm
gotta
not
be
worried about
tight,
that.
Tight on the guns. Tight, tight.
remember that everybody used to roll up their sleeves?
I did it for a while, and then I looked back and go, "Boy, I look stupid."
Where did that come from?
Stupid.
Was that literally like a James Dean
It
thing?
was like a
Just put like a
a
cigarette.
2000s thing. It wasn't even.
No, I'm not talking
you
about the
talking about-
resurgence of it.
Okay,
I'm
you know
talking
the
about
first
the
time?
original roll-up sleeves from, I don't know, the 50s or 60s, whenever they used to do it back in the day.
It might have been a 50s deal. I don't know.
I thought of that.
Somebody wanted to show off their guns back in the day. I have a
A credit
shirt.
to them who had guns back in the 50s. Nowadays, everybody's got steroids and all these peptides and TRTs
Well, they had to
and all
work-
this
they
stuff.
had to work their asses off.
To have guns, like legit guns in the 50s?
Yeah, unless you. I think there's a lot of people that who are just genetic freaks, and they can lift and just get. You can see a guy walking down the street with a washboard, and you're like, that guy ain't doing sit-ups. He's
Yeah.
genetically got that white,
Gifted.
that white trash six-pack.
Yeah, white trash lean.
I saw a guy today. I happened to see a guy today walking around, and I was like, look at that freaking six-pack. And that guy ain't. It's not easy to get a six-pack. Some guys are just born with it.
Yeah, because the guy, it's not like some of them, not all, but some, they're not fit. They're just skinny ripped.
Skinny ripped.
Just their body type.
They don't even have to. They don't do anything. They don't work out. They don't jog. They don't do nothing. They just look like that.
Skinny ripped, man.
Yeah, I have a shirt. I think it's Pink Floyd or something. But it's too tight, and I wear it every once in a while because I like the shirt. I always feel like a douche though.
You got to make sure it's fitting right and pull it down and all that.
Plus, just it looks like you're trying to go, yeah.
Oh, it
look,
bulges out your pecs.
You're just like, look at me, but it's like, yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, there's nothing.
It's not attractive.
I'd rather go baggy, be comfortable.
Oh, it's something we got to learn to write legibly.
It's never gonna happen.
Oh, I got it. Do you remember back in the day, the guy who used to come from the Lightning back at Feather Sound, and he was kind of a smarmy guy. He was pretty good, on the air.
Okay.
But he was kind of, real sarcastic and snarky. Okay, but he came in every week, and promote the Lightning.
Yeah.
And I would go back and forth with him. And I would make it, I'd make the anti-lightning bits,
Okay, yeah,
because they were
yeah.
sucking at the time.
Yeah.
They sucked ass early in the beginning. And one time he comes in, he's going, so you want a t-shirt? You want a t-shirt? What's your size? Well, and he comes to me, he goes, what's your size? Small?
Oh,
was
shots
like,
fired.
Fuck. He got me though. I was like, that's a good one. I ain't a small bitch.
Ripping on a man's shirt size though. It's subtle digs.
It's a good one.
It's subtle digs.
The way he did it though, he was just like, right. No, not, I didn't even have a comeback.
You think he had that one in the chamber for a while?
I think he had the chamber for me.
I didn't have a comeback a couple weeks ago. I was driving and it was like weird traffic. It was like a stop sign and I had the right of way and a car in front of me also had the right of way. But there's this old bag at the stop sign burning a heater, her and some other lady friend in the passenger seat. But you could tell when the first car took the left and she wasn't able to pull out, she was like, what in the F is happening? Right? Why are you making this turn? But meanwhile, it's because he has the right of way.
Yeah.
I have the right of way. I go to turn and slow turn. And she looks at me. She goes, fuck you, or something. And I go, F you. And she goes, your truck is fucking ugly. And I did not have a comeback at all. And she, you know what I mean? I didn't expect it. She got me. I didn't expect it. I didn't see it coming. And then I proceeded, I think I called her a C word or something like that and drove off. I stooped that low.
You stooped so low.
Yeah, I was just like, that's all I had in my brain was just to go to the lowest level of insult that you could possibly go.
You just affirmed everything she believes about Cybertruck drivers, buddy, with that one comment.
I know, but as I'm driving away, I'm talking about it. And I'm going, man, that was hilarious. Number one, it didn't offend me.
Yeah, I don't give
didn't
a rat's
offend me,
ass.
but it was good. It was funny. It was well timed, and I didn't expect it out of a 70-year-old woman's mouth. That was the main thing.
She's been waiting to have an altercation with the because she's probably going to
and she's driving a 76 LeSabre burning heaters, and she got me, and I was like,
yeah.
If I would have found her again, I would have been like,
congratulations,
and then I would have called her the C word again. But it was,
you know what? I don't have a comeback for.
Go on.
If delivering flowers and you're in an apartment complex and
Right.
you walk by some guy and he goes, "Oh, are those for me?"
Oh, that old guy.
And I'm always like, "No," and I just keep walking. And it's like,
you need your book. You need a book of little go-tos.
I've never really,
snappy retorts.
The only one I came up with was too mean.
Which
So
was
it's like, did your mom die? Because they're flowers.
oh. The hang lines are open?
Hang lines are always open except when we forget to turn them on.
No idea.
Who's this? It's the hang.
Hey, what's up, guys? I think the guy you're thinking of...
Blind Lawrence.
I think it was Enrico Ciccone, I think.
Enrico Ciccone.
No, because he was a
No,
player.
we're talking about he was a promotional guy.
Oh, okay.
That was the first legitimate time I've ever heard Blind Lawrence stumped, and his holy darn, they got me for the first time in the history.
He keeps a little braille tally that says 1,000 times in a row that he's provided the correct information, and he just broke the streak.
That was it. It only came up. Darn. Darn. Not even a damn it. Darn. Blind Lawrence, what's up with the glasses, my man? Like, what? Did you get?
I guess I don't know. It's like it's something I'm used to in regards to like wearing sunglasses everywhere. So it's like my thing, kind of.
Yeah, but like
No.
the style of them, the profile.
Why do all blind people seem to wear the same style of obvious blind people sunglasses?
I'm not sure. Maybe it's I don't know. Maybe it's a preference thing. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe through a survey of some sort.
It's a what thing?
A preference
I
thing.
don't know. Maybe it's
But
maybe.
how would you even have a preference? You can't see them.
Yeah, good point. I mean, it's like really fun.
You're not allowed to have a preference. You have no reason to have a preference, is what Mike is saying.
You would think the only preference you had was whatever was the most comfortable on your head, right?
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
But why are those the most? I guarantee you that Oakley makes a brand of really comfortable sunglasses.
I imagine they do. I don't think I have any Oakleys. I mean, I think I think I have like 9 pairs of sunglasses.
They all look the same.
It would be. I mean, it is kind of. He is right in terms of like why have Oakley's like this brand name sunglass. Like that would be like him wearing a pair of Gucci sunglasses. Like what would be the point?
Just to show how cool he was.
I
Look
wouldn't
at
know
that blind guy with the Gucci sunglasses.
And a Gucci stick,
Exactly.
a Louis Vuitton wrapped
And a
walking stick.
Pomeranian seeing eye dog.
There's Gabe Blind Lawrence.
We've just outfitted you for the Hangies. That's the award show we have every year. The Hangies. That's your outfit on the red carpet. Except that it's not gonna be red. We're not gonna tell you.
And there's gonna be no carpet at all.
It's a tiger
Tell me
pit.
it's right. I'm not going to question it.
It's really just concrete. Blind Lawrence, I hope all is well.
Thank you very much, man.
All right. Thank you for calling once again, Lawrence. You're always
You're welcome.
always a delight.
Always.
And I'll get you those shirt sizes so we can sport. We'll just say we're sporting your shirt, and we won't do it.
Wait, what? Okay, yeah, hold on. Well, as long as we get them on the line, what is the deal with the shirt? Like, are you marketing the shirts? Are you just trying to send a couple out to be a nice guy, or what's the move?
Yeah, I guess you could say it's a little bit of both. I'm marketing it, but I'm also going to send out a couple of freebies.
And where are you marketing the shirt? Like, what's the
yeah.
ultimate goal?
I guess you could say it's kind of like a bit like a side hustle for the time being.
Yeah. Hey, I applaud you for your side hustle.
Well, thank you very much.
If I'd have done some side hustling back in the day,
Blind Lawrence is doing side hustling. Mike is doing side walking, which is the ultimate hypocrisy of it all. So where are you getting these T-shirts? Like, are you trying to like put them on a website somewhere? Or what's kind of the end game?
Well, it is actually up on a website, teespring.com, Spring.com, /stores/LRoss1987.
Jesus
And
Christ. Jesus Christ.
and the design is actually
Lawrence.
yeah.
Now, do you have a website or anything?
Yes, I do. It's
no, I-
teespring.com /designs /Blind Lawrence 1978 /34579 /candle wax.
Worst domain name ever.
Okay. Do you have a Facebook page?
Yes, I do.
So why don't we give that out, and I'll give that out, and then you put a link to this thing so that nobody's going to copy it.
Affiliate links. Is that where we're going? We're going affiliate links?
No, a link to his T-shirt deal, because nobody's going to write that down.
That's true.
Nobody. Teespring.com.
I mean, he can't even write it. He's got to read the Braille in his own website name and try to figure it all out.
So what's your Facebook page?
Okay, the Facebook page, you just got to search for The Lawrence Ross Show, and there it is, right there.
And what do the shirts say?
Gotcha.
Well, it says Blind Lawrence Designated Driver, and it's this whole picture of me. I used ChatGPT. I took a picture of me. I was standing next to the Jack Daniels statue initially, and I asked ChatGPT to make some changes, change the statue to a parked car, and then I asked it just to caption it blind Lawrence designated driver, and it spit out this picture of me, and it shows me in the background, and there's this car, it has headlights on, I'm holding this car key, and below it, it says blind Lawrence designated driver. So,
But you have no idea what this looks like. You're going based off of somebody else telling you this information of like ChatGPT got it right. Like,
No, he sent it to me, and he was nude.
can you confirm the information that he told ChatGPT to design his shirt with? Because he can't confirm.
All right, here we go. Matt, I'm going to show it to you right now,
Okay.
and you tell me if it fits the description
Okay.
that Lawrence gave.
Anyone seen my dog?
that was the shirt I was wearing that day.
And then he's got the car behind him, and it says blind Lawrence designated driver.
I wonder if we put him behind the wheel of the Tesla, and there's full self-driving.
Yeah.
Now the thing is, with the full self-driving, you can't take eyes off of it for too long. It'll like flag you, right? But he has eyes.
What if you have your sunglasses on? Can it tell?
It'll tell like if you've
If it just
if
tells
you've
your
look-
head angle?
yeah, like it'll like know if you're looked away for too long, and it'll give you a warning,
Does
right?
it know if you do this?
It'll
I do that a lot.
it'll do that. But I wonder if a blind man could drive. I mean, technically, he's got eyes.
They just don't work.
I don't think he can legally do it because you're supposed to have eyes on the road. But he does have his eyes on the road. You have to see how it's worded. Even though,
Maybe just around a racetrack. So nowhere crazy.
yeah, I mean, I don't see why he couldn't drive it like anybody else.
How great would that be to have a blind
And you
man
look,
just?
look over and go, what the? So yeah, when they should give blind people that job when they become taxi cabs become autonomous.
That's
They
right.
should let the blind guy pretend to drive it.
Where are you guys heading? They always do that head shimmy. You're heading where?
And then he turns on the meter. That's his job, and maybe make conversation if they want it. See, that's in a perfect world you could afford that because everybody's not stealing all the money.
There you go.
That'd be a great world, wouldn't it, Blind Lawrence?
It would be, but sadly, we don't live in a perfect world.
So it looks pretty good. It looks just like you described it, Lawrence.
All right, fantastic.
Whose car is that?
Well, the other thing is I also got to think another. There's this source I have. It's on my phone. It's called Be My Eyes. It's a really good app, and it's the way it works is you download the app, and you when you first download it, you can either put in there that you're either blind or that you're sighted, and then that way you have the app. If there's a thing that says get support, you click on that. It says call volunteer. And what it'll do is it'll connect to whoever has the app, and they pop on the screen live, and you can say, "Hey, I'm having trouble with this," or "I'm trying to read this. What does this say?" That sort of a thing.
I don't want to go back to the beginning, but I know, but I gotta know.
Yeah.
How do you even download an app and click on the yes, I'm blind, no, I'm not blind? Like, how do you even do that if you have no idea what it is? Is there a talking program that comes along with this?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Actually, the iPhone actually has built-in software.
Nice.
Sorry.
It's built into every Apple
Going
product.
blind. I need to know these things before it happens.
So yes.
Okay, yes.
But what are you saying, Blind Lawrence?
Yes.
Oh, just saying that. Yeah, that's the iPhone. All the Apple products have VoiceOver built into it, and VoiceOver like a screen reading software. Reads everything on the
Software.
screen.
In a world where there's blind software.
World.
All right, BL.
I need you to record some bumpers for the Hang in that kind of voice in the world. It's the Hang with
Don LaFontaine.
make him
Rest in peace.
Where a blind man doesn't even know if he's recording or not.
make them 12. Make
You
them,
like that one? You got a kick out of that
got a
one.
cackle. Out of it.
That was fun.
12 to 20 seconds long. Give us 3 to 4 bumpers. Appreciate that, Lawrence. You don't have.
Okay.
No, you don't have to. But hey, we play them if you did.
Yeah, send us a T-shirt
Okay.
too. We're on it.
Now the T-shirt is just this image right here
That's right. Yep.
on a T-shirt.
Yep, that's right. And I've also put it on. It's also put on some drinking mugs, also some hoodies too. If anybody
Oh
wants.
man, he's got a whole merch deal. See, Blind Lawrence is using Chat GPT. He's got his own merch deal. He's so much more motivated than me. It's not even funny.
The guy is blind and he
He's
set up an
blind.
online shopping cart before you.
But-
As that would taste.
and the sad thing, this is not going to make me reevaluate my life. All right, Lawrence, thank you so much. We'll try to
Good talking, man.
we'll try to plug your Facebook page.
All right, fantastic. And I just want to say, and I know that it's 3 days out, but I want to say happy birthday to you, Mike.
Oh,
I know it's on Saturday.
thank
Happy
you,
birthday.
thank you so much.
Not a problem. Man.
All right, take care, buddy.
All right, take it easy, fellas.
See ya.
See ya.
Good guy. Good guy.
Great guy.
Him and B Fudd are guys who, in my opinion, were good enough to be on the radio just because they were naturally funny. They would just naturally say funny fucking stuff.
Yeah.
You know, they weren't professionals, but they, you know, you could always, if B Fudd called in back in the day, you know, that was serious, was it?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
He
sometimes
was
it
around,
was
but I never hung out with him in person.
I mean, no, he's not the
intentionally.
kind you really want to hang out with. No.
Blind Lawrence, I could hang
Oh,
with.
I hang out with Blind Lawrence all the time. He's
Yeah.
a great guy. Yeah, B Fudd. Yeah.
Something seemed off.
Yeah. Never quite sure about that guy. Oh, there was a point where it was Buds, Fuds, and Tuds. And that was Trace, B Fudd, and was it Party Boy? Who was it? Tuttle? Oh, Tuttle. And it was a it was a hysterical show. It was really good to say. I never listened to anything my entire career that I did or any of the IO stations or nothing. That's just me. But Don, I would come home and eat lunch after the show, and Buds, Fuds, and Tuds was on, and Don and I would listen to it because it was so good. And then I can remember Bubba coming in going, Trey's telling me, he said, no, actually, I remember it right. He came into my studio, that was always like, he'd come in and shut the door, and it's like, okay, what's this about?
Asked to see my wano.
You know, it's usually some kind of, here's what's going to happen. You know, it's kind of, and you're like, and a lot of time, I mean, towards the end, it was me grinning and bearing it and going, and going, this is such bullshit. But I'm not going to argue with it. I'm just going to say, yeah, oh, okay. And you're going to be in New York when Randy Michaels buys, really? Okay. And then he'd leave. I go, oh my God. Soul sucking. It was soul sucking.
Sure,
It was soul
yeah.
sucking. He turned me into a real yes man too at the end. Intentionally turned. Not right, man. Right.
I know.
Right. What
And
do you think, man?
I think you've got PTSD like I do.
That was rough. That was rough.
It's funny. I was talking to my attorney, and I won't get too deep into it. But the whole cuckumentary thing. He goes, gotta tell you look pretty handsome in it. You look good. He goes, the footage that you look nice.
That's all that matters.
And well, that's the thing is I go,
That's all that matters.
and he goes, and they showed footage of you going, man, I don't know why anybody would want to work anywhere else or something, some like liar statement right there, right?
Context.
And yeah, and I go, I went through Vietnam every day. Every day, it was like a war. It was just some days the war wasn't as violent as others, but every day it was a war.
I can imagine going to work.
I feel like that dude, like you never seen that picture, like the guy's like, this is him when he went off to war, and then 3 years later, and his face is just like, that's how I feel now. I just feel like weathered, just like, oh God.
When you're first starting out on that show, I can't imagine being in that position because it's like, that's brutal. He's gonna abuse you.
Yeah.
It's a rite of passage.
Yeah.
I'm not agreeing. I'm not agreeing.
Or a
with
narcissistic pervert. One of the two.
Or it was. I think there's a lot of masochism involved.
I think there's a lot of everything involved.
Love.
Imagine making a documentary about being a cuck. That's weird.
No, it doesn't matter when Brent Hatley's there to
Soften up.
soft it all, soft sell it.
I heard you and your wife and Trace breaking down some of it last week. I just happened to tune in, and it was so spot on. It was hilarious.
So I cut it.
Now, keep in mind, I and this is all honestly, I haven't watched it. I'm not going to watch it. I'm not allowed to watch it.
Yeah, I haven't watched it either. Tracy he gave me 2 clips.
Yeah.
That was it, and I don't need.
That's
to
all
see
you
it.
needed,
That's
two.
all. He's like, these are the 2 clips that you're going to enjoy the most, and I did. And so I cut that up into like 10 minutes, and it's like that. That's
Dude, it cracked
that's
me
the
up.
most I've laughed in a long time. Such fodder. It's the fodder.
I mean, we should do an after show just reviewing that whole thing. But that would take like 7 hours.
Part 17. Come back next week. I've done that many times. I used to do when I was doing 1,000% lies, and I just play a clip of the show and talk about how he lied. And now I forgot what I was talking about.
No, it's fine. Look, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There's so many other things in the world.
Yeah, I don't really spend a lot of time thinking about it anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, fortunately, I was never called. The longest tenured employee wasn't called about the documentary.
Documentary, please.
Not even called.
Not even a call.
Think I'd have some tidbits of information.
You'd think you would. You'd think you'd know.
Hi.
Man, we haven't even hung since. There's so many things that happened.
Charlie Kirk was the big. Did he get shot on that day, or was it the day after?
So it was that day of the last hang, so 2 weeks ago, and then in the last however amount of time, it was spun all sideways, and then his wife's pretty hot, and I was like, wow, she's good looking, and then I realized that she was like a former beauty queen or something, which is cool, and then that made me question some things about like, well, do beauty queens care about? Like, I spun off in every direction, right? And then the Jimmy Kimmel thing.
You have to. Yeah, there's so many things.
Freedom of speech, and like it all, like the last 2 weeks was just this round robin of emotions and thoughts and feelings around this Charlie Kirk stuff. And then it was like, okay, and then all of a sudden Jimmy Kimmel's back, and it's like, okay, so he was fired, and then he's
he was never
not
fired. He was never fired.
Suspended indefinitely, whatever, and then, like that was short-lived. And then I watched a short speech of his today of what I guess he did last night, because I'm not watching that live.
I ain't watching it.
And I just kind of have, I don't know. I guess I'm just kind of moving on. Like it's another thing it's thrown against the wall. Some sticks, some doesn't stick, and then you move on.
Pretty much over it.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
I see, but they want to keep this one going. This is they're trying to put it out there that this is a turning point. This is the big turning point. It's just
for
Jesus.
MAGA or for freedom of speech, or which part?
For America, Matt. For America, this is a big turning point. We're finally, Jesus is coming back.
You mean the guy from the Man Show is in charge of the turning point? He's the ultimate boogeyman that's been thrust in the spotlight.
No, it's the Charlie Kirk deal.
Oh, okay.
The Charlie Kirk deal is the whole deal is. I forgot what I was talking. Boy, it's a bad one. I have to forget the first hour. I apologize.
You were talking about the Charlie Kirk thing and how it's the turning point for America,
but it's not. They're trying to keep it going as the turning point, and it's worked so far because 2 weeks is a long time in America for people to be riled up, and they had the 100,000 people show up for the funeral, and it was like that funeral was so epic. It's like what. Why for this guy? Seemed like a nice guy. I'm sorry he's shot. That's as far as I get into it.
He was a leader of a movement.
Okay, but it's like Lady Di. It's like a Lady Di level experience.
Yeah, and not to diminish that funeral or anything. Like I get it, but it did make me curious, just as a whole, just a thinking person of going, okay, there's a lot of soldiers that die. There's a lot of people that put their lives on the line every day for the freedoms of America. They don't do it in the spotlight, but they put their lives on the line every day in service and in duty and the line of duty and front lines of war and all this stuff. And rarely Do you see a stadium packed out for that individual?
Never.
Never. The last time I can remember a soldier who was celebrated in that regard, which turned out to be friendly fire, was Pat Tillman, where it was like, oh,
Yeah.
and you know, some
It wasn't stadium size though.
right, but a
It-
lot of
it was a big
high
deal.
level individuals showed up and
Yeah. It wasn't-
showed out.
It turned out to be not so friendly fire. Was from what I hear.
Well,
If you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. But yeah, it's weird how just some garner more attention than others, and not to say
It's
he
who
didn't-
it's who the media wants, and the media is controlled by the government. So they want this to be a huge deal. And
like
it-
what if Charlie Kirk's widow said, you know what, I kind of just want a private ceremony. I don't want to do it like. What if she didn't give the thumbs up to all this? She's just going, hey, you know, he didn't want this. He just
they would
kinda-
have just had a day of celebration of Charlie Kirk
Right?
and done the same.
They would have done it
thing.
anyways.
Would have done it anyway.
It wouldn't have mattered who signed off. It like it was already planned from the
From when was
I don't
it
know.
planned,
I don't want to say
Matthew?
that. I'm saying from the unfortunate timing of his demise. Like it's how do we I don't want to say capitalize because that's not the right word either. I don't think. But how do we shed more light on this? How do we make it a thing?
What's the saying? Never let a catastrophe go to waste. It's something like that.
I mean, it's a
Yeah,
terrible,
as
it's a
po-
terrible, great saying.
It's a political saying. So
Ugh.
yeah, because they never do. They never do. So they're using, I don't know. And then you got Pam Bondi coming out with the, we're gonna have hate speech laws, and everybody went, even in the government, everybody went, no, boo. So she shut that down. Maybe that was a test run. Let's say people were like, no hate speech laws.
It's one of those things for the brain dumb, where you go, oh, that sounds like a good idea.
yeah.
At first.
First.
Because your initial thought is like, wow, that seems, hate speech law. That's not, that seems like, who's going to be against that? And then you dig deeper, and if you actually think about it a little bit, you go, that's not good. That's not going to be good.
Nope.
Think about 20 years from now. Think about 5 years from now. Think about 40. Like, whatever the time frame is, eventually a hate speech law is not going to be good.
You don't give the government that kind of power that can turn.
If you
turn
open the
on
door, they kick it the fuck in.
kick it the fuck in.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah, so I say there's just so many angles on this Charlie Kirk thing, and then there's there's a million conspiracy theories as well.
Okay, the one that I've kind of heard about, which was interesting, was the old man at when the thing took place, the unfortunate incident took place, and the guy was yelling out, "I did it" or something like that.
Shoot me,
Shoot me, and he had his, and then turns out he had like child porn on his phone, and he was arrested a short time later, and he's in jail, and I don't know what's going on there. Maybe he did have child porn on his phone, and maybe it was a legit arrest, and man,
I don't.
sucks. I mean, too bad, so sad. You had child porn. See you later.
Yeah.
F you. Or do you go, well, was that an in for them to take this guy away? And I don't know. I guess there's a decoy argument
give
there.
him a new life in Guatemala.
I don't.
Maybe.
Well, I think the internet sleuths, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong on this, but they were saying this gentleman, the older gentleman who, look, we'll call him the decoy, because that's what I've
Yeah,
heard him
that's what he's
been
known.
named.
He's known as.
But he was also at the Boston Marathon bombing, and he was also at, I want to say 9/11. There's been multiple tragedies.
He rode down the rubble. that old guy.
No, I guess like he's been in like these places where, how weird is that to have this same individual in all these different odd places?
That's beyond coincidental.
It's
Sketchy Press 1,000. Japanese schoolgirl 100. Beaver smell like tuna 100. Japanese schoolgirl sent me some Matt and Mike artwork, but I
oh boy.
can't remember where you sent it. Was it Facebook? I was going to use it tonight and I couldn't find it. Darn it.
All right. So tell me this too, because I don't know how college campuses look these days. It's been a number of years since I ventured onto a college
Yeah.
campus. Okay, but I was always under the assumption that a college campus was a place that you go to learn, you go to class, you maybe go to the cafeteria, maybe go to the gym, pick up an intramural sport and go home, back to the dorm, back to your apartment, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I was unaware that college campuses were so keen on having the most divisive individuals in the country and going, yeah, set up shop here. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah, you want to come to the college campus where the kids and the parents of the kids are paying tens and tens of thousands of dollars a year for them to learn what they're actually going to do for a living, and you want to be divisive in the courtyard? Yeah, come on out. That sounds like a good plan. When did that happen? And I know that part of it takes me back to the movie Forrest Gump, where there's like protests on the college campuses and all this stuff. So I understand there's some of that. But when did college campuses become this place for like Charlie Kirk style activity, or name his counterparty activity, a Milo Yiannopoulos guy, or like for some reason they invite these people and just go, yeah, do your thing, man.
I don't know if they invite them necessarily.
Well, they're setting up shop.
But I think you're allowed to. I don't know. I'm not sure. Like in a public university, are you allowed to set up shop? Like Steven Crowder used to do this.
Uh-huh.
I think he started out with Prove Me Wrong.
Same kind of thing.
It's just the exact same thing. And I think a bunch of people.
Don't you think that kind of encourages the nuts? And furthermore, if my kid was going, yeah, man, we had this guy out here and he was, let's say he's a total white supremacist guy, right? And he was yelling about Nazi propaganda. And he was in our courtyard and everybody was yelling back at him. And there was 3,000 students out there and everybody was blah, blah. I'd be like, what are you doing at college? Like, what are we doing here? I thought you were just supposed to go to class, learn some stuff, go home and study, and call it a day.
Well, you're also college, the experience, supposed to experience all a variety of opinions. So you're supposed to exercise your brain. It's the experience. And I think right now, if you're a white supremacist, you could probably get on this campus and say whatever you want. And I don't know.
Doesn't that
but
seem weird?
But they don't, because nobody wants to hear it. And very few people would do that because you risk, you run the risk of getting your ass kicked. So it just doesn't happen, because.
But what you're saying is it could, and the only fear of anything happening to you would be somebody taking action against you. That's what you're saying.
Mm-hmm, but that's how it's always been.
It just doesn't seem like a good learning environment for a university. If University of South Florida brought in some divisive individual to set up camp, and my kid was there, I would just kind of question it. It doesn't matter what their beliefs are and what either side, doesn't even matter to me. I would be like, don't hang out there. Go to class and stay in your lane. There's no need for you to be involved in whatever is going on there.
Yeah. Colleges are really just a bunch of bullshit. I can testify as someone who went to college for like 10 years.
Did they ever have these sort of activities when you went to college?
But it was just a big waste of time. It was just, I'd learned nothing. And then when my daughter went to college, I saw what it was. Wow, it's an even bigger bunch of bullshit. I don't think she got indoctrinated.
Did you notice a change in her?
No, she kind of went the other way. She's pretty conservative. She's thinks of things pretty common sense wise.
Yeah.
Which makes you a conservative. Isn't that crazy?
It is interesting. I don't know. I'm just thinking like the universities.
And maybe they
get the spirit of debate, but
maybe maybe Charlie Kirk pays to be on there. Because he makes a ton of money. He made millions of dollars doing what he did on YouTube. I mean, I didn't know. I just thought he was some guy who liked to and buzz balls at universities.
Yeah,
didn't know he
same.
was getting-
I didn't
know that
realize
he was
his impact at the time.
his impact on the election, allegedly,
Yeah.
that so many young people saw him and voted for Trump.
Yeah. One thing I did see, which I find odd, and I don't know if Ned's Navy's listening or not, because I know he's a big moon landing guy, and I'm not going to get into the moon landing conspiracy. Okay, it's not where I'm going with this, but I did see a news story the other day about the new astronauts that have been picked for the 2026
I did too.
trip around the moon. Is that what so you saw this too? Do I have it right?
What year did you say?
2026?
Yeah.
And they're just going to
if
go
that,
around the
if that,
moon?
yeah. Yeah. Well,
So they're not going to land on the moon. You've got these astronauts that are a brand new, fresh crop of astronauts that have been handpicked through 80,000 candidates or whatever it is.
to operate cutting edge technology.
Cutting edge technology.
Cutting edge.
And they're going to go so close to the moon
Yeah,
that
they are. They are.
they
gonna go around it,
probably
right around
could land on it if they wanted to, but instead they're just going to do it once around and come back.
Once around. You start with a once around. When you've never done something before, you start with a once around.
Circle it. Make sure everything's good.
You know, even the first time that we went to the moon, we didn't do a once around.
There was no once around.
No, we were
I thought
right.
that, didn't we
there.
fly some monkeys in a spaceship into a once around or something?
I think I think we shot monkeys up into space and they came back dead. And then
They
they
came back totally traumatized, like, oh my
they
god.
were dead. And then after a while, when the monkeys finally started coming back alive, then we sent people up there.
But what's the okay?
I don't think they went around the moon.
What's the purpose of us in 2026 doing a once around?
See if it can be done.
Is that what the purpose is? Like,
No,
I mean,
don't
I'm
know.
dead
I don't know.
serious.
Somebody in chat tell us what the purpose
It was a
is.
weird news report to see because it just seems so odd.
Somebody in chat tell us why.
Why are we doing a once around in
If we're going to go all the
2026?
way to the moon, which is an incredible ordeal, a life-risking endeavor, and we're going to circle the moon and come back.
Imagine being the astronaut that's picked and going, oh my God, I get to go to the moon. They're like, not exactly.
Almost.
What we're going to do is you're going to see the moon and you're going to fly around the moon and then you're going to come back.
Tell us that the moon's out
There.
there, and you can go around it. Let's see if anybody's got an answer.
I mean, doesn't that seem strange to anybody? Maybe it doesn't seem strange.
I'm waiting. Nobody's got an answer.
That's it. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's Googling it.
Beaver
We should probably have
Beaver
Googled
Smell
this.
Like Tuna's got the best comment. Some cultures say there was a time the moon was not there. I love it. I don't deny you.
Hold on. Moon trip
Okay.
20.
Len Carr says,
26.
once again, Mike is absolutely wrong. Apollo 8 circled the moon and came back.
Okay.
What was the first Apollo that landed on the moon?
Hold on.
Nine? So we didn't get...
NASA's Artemis 2 mission, the first crewed mission to the moon in how long, Mike? I'll tell you. 50 years.
50 years.
Is now targeting a launch in February 2026, though the launch window extends to April. The Artemis 2 mission will send 4 astronauts, 3 Americans and 1 Canadian. The bottom.
Gotta have a bottom.
On a 10-day journey to orbit the moon and return to Earth. Not to land.
Oh.
The
Do
mission
not
will
land.
the mission will carry the first woman and first person of color to travel to the moon. That's debatable. I mean, you're traveling towards the moon. You're not really. I mean, but either way,
To the moon.
the mission will carry the first woman and first person of color to travel to the moon and will serve as a crucial step toward future crewed lunar landings and even Mars missions. What's the point? I mean that legit
that's a lot.
as a tax-paying citizen. What are we doing? What's the point?
You got me.
Help me understand why we're buying these people a plane ticket to fly around the moon and come back.
I'm anti-space, so I'm the wrong person to be asking.
See, I love space. I'm enamored with it.
I don't believe we're going to Mars. I don't believe we ever went to the moon. I don't think there's any purpose in doing either one. I think we got a lot of fucked up shit down here, and we're paying billions of dollars to allegedly go up into, take trips around the moon.
How weird would it be if they said, "Hey, we're going to Mars"? Not really. We're gonna go put eyes on Mars, but we're not gonna actually try to do anything there. We're just gonna
Send the astronauts, I don't know how long, like a year mission,
and to
to
soft
circle
sell
the
it.
room.
And to soft sell it, we're gonna have a woman on board, which will make it good for diplomatic relations, and a person of color. Like that, none of that even matters. You put the most qualified people in the shuttle.
You
Like, I
got,
don't-
you got a woman on there on a 9 months trip to Mars with a bunch of dudes. Things could get ugly.
Well,
I'd
how-
imagine, she starts hooking up with one guy, and the other guys are like getting jealous, and then she cheats on the one. The whole mission is ruined.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, there's a lot of questions there. But I don't know, man. The moon trip just seemed like an odd news report to hear of, and nobody questioned why. They just made it seem like a really great idea of, hey, we're gonna go.
I think there might be a Smash Mouth tune in this for me. Circling the moon. Thank you, man. I've been
Tune in for Net in Your Head Friday mornings.
circling the moon.
Might as well be circling in the moon. Somebody once told me. You got two Smash Mouth songs for moon landing songs.
Fantastic.
Well, you do have a birthday coming up. What are you going to do for your birthday? What's happening?
Hopefully not a lot.
Is the plan to
no.
just hang?
I don't really. We're doing a bar show Friday, so we'll probably celebrate some then. Hopefully, I won't get too many. What are the martinis? To
Espresso martinis.
get more drunk and puke again like I did last time. Yeah, not into that anymore. Try to avoid that. Maybe once a year, once every 2 years.
Puking is
It's the worst.
it's got to be one of the worst human experiences you can imagine. And if you have dogs,
Yeah.
they vomit quite a bit. They can eat something like wrong and then just vomit it up, and then they just move on.
They keep nothing's coming out. They're still going. They're dry.
Yeah. Or they eat the vomit. You go, oh my God! Could you imagine as a human if you had too many espresso martinis, you vomited, and you're going, I'm afraid Donna's going to know that I vomited. Let me just lick this up real quick.
Hot and fresh. Hot and fresh.
How do you not vomit again off the vomit?
My dogs will eat the cat's vomit too. So I always try to get it before the dogs get it, and then every once in a while I'll be like laying on the couch and I'm like, well, the dogs will clean it up. They'll do a right good job of it. Not a trace to be found.
I just got a new dog, like a week and a half ago.
Yeah, puppy or
Puppy.
yeah.
I know you're going to be mad at it because it's a puppy store dog.
Boo,
It's a cute dog.
poser. You're a poser.
Look,
You're an
those dogs
you're an
need
animal
a
lover,
home
poser.
too. Look, if the shelter had a cute dog like that, I would have gone to the shelter.
Supply and demand, buddy.
The shelter had a bunch of. So we.
Every single one of my dogs has been a stray, and they're all fine. They're all lovely.
Well, if there's a cute little dog that rolls up to my doorstep, I'll take him in. But it hasn't happened
How
yet.
shallow do you have to be to want a cute dog? Just want a dog, just a fucking dog.
Well, look, tell it to
don't want a
tell it
mutant.
to my daughter. It's why she's so shallow. No, I don't know.
I got we got Rooney for my kids. Like from some guy. Some dirtbag who was giving away puppies,
Crackhead Tom or whatever.
giving away mutts, and my daughter loved him. Oh, what a good dog.
I'm not saying anything about that.
We should just move along.
Well, look, here's the thing: is I agree with you. I don't discount your opinion on it at all. I totally agree with you. The dogs in the shelters need homes and all this stuff. But at the same time, if you're in a puppy store and
I don't go into a puppy store. Horrible places. Dog breeders, horrible places. They're terrible places.
this one was especially bad to the point where we were going, we almost have to get, it's almost like a dog rescue on its own because you want to get that dog out of that environment.
Yeah, I'm
the
surprised.
puppy store was so
I'm
bad.
surprised they still got puppy stores.
Barely. They
I
don't,
don't even know what they used to have a mall. Every mall had a puppy store.
That's where I got my first puppy.
Yeah,
Was
and everybody go in the puppy store.
one in the window. Yeah, they don't have them in Hillsborough County more. They're banned in Hillsborough. I think in Pasco too.
Even
they're
the
out.
government knows how bad it is, Matt.
Pinellas County still wrangling them in. But this dog, it's trying to teach it to potty train and all this stuff, and it's pooping like, it's pooping like 3 times an hour. It's like taking commercial breaks. Poops.
It's a nightmare. Puppies are a nightmare. They're adorable, but
It's god awful. And then I the other day there was a poop on the floor. I'm like, all right, almost like to your effect, like they'll clean it up. But I didn't want to think that. I'm going, I'll pick it up in a minute. I just feel like I've picked up a piece of poop from this dog. Let me just give it a minute. Man, I went back there like 3 minutes later and the poop was gone. And I think the dog ate its poop.
dogs aren't too smart.
Or I don't know what. I guess the psychology is that they know they did bad, so they want to clean up the crime scene. So I don't know, but it's
I've never had a dog eat its own poop.
Oh,
My dogs are mutts. They're smart. They're, purebred idiots.
they're
Purebred
not
idiots.
they're not purebred idiots.
They
like
are,
from
man.
the puppy store.
All art out, bad joints, all kind of can't breathe, can't have kids.
Hold on, but what if you get what if it was a purebred and I got it from the animal shelter? You can't have that argument.
I don't.
All right then.
You rescued a dog.
I rescued a dog now. I just paid to rescue it. It was just an expensive rescue.
We rescue, not rescue. They just, we find them. One of the dogs that's in the hallway, so it doesn't attack you.
Sounds like a great dog.
So we rescued her. She was pregnant. She had 9 puppies, and so you can't give away puppies until they're like what? Like
I think it's 6 or 8 weeks.
8 weeks
yeah.
old. And so we took care of. It was a nightmare. It was the worst thing ever. These things are like little savages.
Yeah.
Trying to feed them 9 puppies at once, shitting everywhere.
And the mom's super protective.
Everywhere.
Did she get super
No,
protective?
she was really good, except that she wanted to eat all their shit. It's like you had to get. Where's Bella? No,
For
she's
9
not.
dogs?
She's in the puppy room eating 9 shits. No. Oh, it was vile. So we have them in this little puppy room with a laminate floor, and we'd put on masks and gloves. And it's time to clean up the puppy shit, in the morning. And it was the worst.
Yes.
Worst.
Yeah.
Finally got through it.
How long does it take to typically potty train
I don't think.
a dog? There's some
know.
point in time where you go, all right, this has become too much because I'm not like a spanking guy.
Mm-hmm.
I can't hit a 3-pound puppy.
No.
Like that's not. But it's
kick him.
But at some point, when does it become too much where you have to
Put it down.
scold it?
Put it
Yeah,
down.
you got to put it down. Be done with it. No.
Have some car. Oh, it's time. It's exactly time to
Oh.
take a break.
Oh.
Exactly time to
Pecan time.
pecan time. Some coconut cashews.
Hang lines are open.
Hang lines are open.
813-991-7930. We'll take a break. We'll be back in a couple minutes. And I don't know, hour 2 of the hang.
I'm gonna play the one of my all-time favorites, the Wrestler 911 hotline, and we'll be right back with more of the hang.
Professional Wrestler 911, what's your emergency?
Good day, mate.
Can I put you on hold? I'm swamped over here, man. I got Ric Flair on the other line, and he's drunk, and he's whipping some Girl Scouts with a belt. Is it?
Oh, my God. Wham, wham, wham.
Wait a second. Is this Hollywood Hulk Hogan?
Yeah. Well, that's true.
I gotta go, Flair. Bigger fish to fry. See ya. All right, I hung up on Flair. What's up, Hogan?
You have no idea what's going on over here.
No shit. That's why you're supposed to tell me. Fucking moron.
Oh, okay. Flip the McGillicuddy on your boy. All right.
Yeah. Why don't you just start from the beginning?
Please. Beginning? You don't even know the end.
Of course I don't know the end, asshole. You haven't told me a fucking thing. Hold on, I gotta get a couple of experts on the line for this. Hey, Jimmy, Randy, come take this call.
Hello?
Hello?
Good day, mate.
Hogan, what's going on? Are you getting worked?
Oh, triple end around.
Oh, yeah, triple end around, that's not good. Give us the Iggy, Hogan.
I got a his art on for the Whiz Earl.
Oh, no, he's overdosed on Cialis again. Hogan, how many did you take? 5?
Oh, bro, times 10.
50 Cialis? Oh, man, Hogan, what have you gotten yourself into down there?
Ooh, man, did I step into a landmine over here.
Oh, no, he stepped into a landmine, Macho.
That's good. He stepped into the landmine, not on the landmine. Yeah, dig it? Stay in the landmine, Hogan. Stay inside the landmine. You'll be okay.
Oh, listen, I got something for the... Oh.
Oh, my God, what was that, Hogan?
For all the shiz sandwiches I've had to eat all over the years, I'm just now getting my biz owls cleaned out.
Oh, no, he's eating Chiz-It sandwiches again. Hogan, stop. That's bad for your health.
It hurt when you wear a Whiz Eye t-shirt, too, you know what I'm saying?
Randy, he's eating Chiz sandwiches in a Whiz-Eye t-shirt. It's going to ruin his career.
Come on, Terry. Everybody knows you eat a shiz sandwich in a dark t-shirt.
I know there's something else. Hold on a minute. Wait. Audible Tutti Frutti Shuffle.
The Tutti Frutti Shuffle. Hogan, you're losing me. Randy, what's the Tutti Frutti Shuffle?
Yeah, the Tutti Frutti Shuffle. That's the dance that gay guys do with the bathhouse before they give you a blowjob. Aha! Not that I know.
Ooh, yeah, the double Tutti Frutti end around me, up my kids, around my back, down my crack, up my sizzack.
Oh, my God. Hogan's either had a gay gangbang or he smoked too much angel dust.
All the above times 10.
Terry, I need you to calm down and tell me what shot of Jack Daniels are you on? Aha!
Around the Twiz Any Nizine.
Oh, no, Twiz Any Nizon shots at Jack Daniels. Terry, you didn't give Andre the Giant a blumpkin again, did you?
No. That was Funk. Terry Funk.
Is he still inside the landmine? Terry, stay inside the landmine.
Hogan, are you sure you didn't give Andre the Giant a blumpkin?
I don't know.
Hogan, what are you doing right now?
I'm coming out guns a-blazing.
Guns a-blazing? Hogan, you didn't barricade yourself in the bathroom of Chick-fil-A because they wouldn't give you a free chicken sandwich again.
Yeah.
If this is the real Hollywood Hulk Hogan, laugh in a French accent, now! Yeah, that's Hulk Hogan, all right.
It's getting worse by the minute. Sounds like autoerotic asphyxiation. Hogan, get the noose off your neck.
K5, smack attack.
Say what?
Smack attack. K5, smack attack.
Hogan, snap out of it.
Good day, Mike.
Randy, we're losing him.
Dum-dum.
Get a grip, Terry.
Good day, Mike.
Dum-dum. Dum-dum.
Oh, man, we lost another one.
Yeah, Jimmy, you wanna help me dye my beard?
Do the fanny lean, do the fanny lean. When you on that fentanyl, do the fanny lean, do the fanny lean, do the fanny lean. When you on that fentanyl, do the fanny lean. Started with the Percocets, then moved to Oxy. Shoulda get a job or take another Roxy. Do a little fentanyl, you can't stop me. Next thing you know, I do the fentanyl lean, do the fentanyl lean, do the fentanyl lean. Everybody out there, do the fentanyl lean. Try to keep your head up, do the fentanyl lean. Bet you can't keep your head up, but follow me. First bend over and try and move your arm. That's the end of the dance, cause your arm fentanyl. Do the fanny lean, do the fanny lean. When you're on fentanyl, do the fanny lean, do the fanny lean, do the fanny lean. When you're on fentanyl, do the fanny lean, do the fanny lean, do the fanny lean. When you on fentanyl, do the fanny lean.
Welcome back to the Hang. It's the Prodigy karaoke band. Because who doesn't love to do Prodigy karaoke?
If you're in an Applebee's and somebody steps up to the karaoke late night, smack my bitch! Yeah, not exactly a Sweet Caroline.
I think I'll do that next karaoke time. Take off your shirt.
I'm the fire starter, wicked fire starter.
Welcome back to The Hang. This guy can't stop eating Linux cards nuts.
Dude, they're so good. That sounded
Delicious.
And I'm looking at this thing of peanuts that he had sent you.
Cashews, my friend.
Cashews, sorry. 1.5 ounces, and I haven't been on a plane in a little bit. I don't know if they still give you any sort of snacks or not. I would imagine that's one of the first things to go as the airlines sort of cut back and try to adjust everything. I feel like before, a bag like this, you would have gotten on the plane. They would have give you a bag, a little soda. And you're like, oh, here's your cashews, your thing. I don't know if they do any of that anymore.
Well, the bag ain't that big, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely not.
If they're still doing it.
It's like if they still do it, it's got to be an insultingly small bag of peanuts.
Yeah. And they pour your Coke, you get
ice it up, real tall ice.
Pour a cup of Coke in your shitty plastic cup.
And every day I look, there's always some, Spirit Airlines furloughed 1,800 employees of, flight attendants and all this. And I'm going, y'all might as well just call it a day. You're heading that way. You might as well just, it feels like all these airlines, a lot of them, there's just like this slow bleed going on. And they're like, oh, they're going to cut routes, so you're not going to go anywhere anyone wants to go. What's the point of having the airline?
It's sad. Sometimes they just, you got your ticket and you show up and the airline's out of business too. I think they do that as well.
I wish boat travel was nicer, and I wish
they're practical.
Yeah, practical. Yeah, all of the above. I wish that was an option.
They got the St. Pete Ferry coming back. Yippee-yo.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
do it.
I have no need to do it.
I maybe if I lived downtown and I was, younger, and I wanted to go to St. Pete to club, I might take the ferry.
And then you come back with bunch of people
puking on the ferry.
Yeah.
Or I guess you could just Uber.
I think Uber's the best option.
I think it's like 45 minutes or something too. That's
something like that.
I don't know.
You got to make your way down to the dock, and then you got to find your way off the dock when you land, and you still got to find your way home. It doesn't seem like
you still got to find your way home.
The ferry doesn't seem like it's not an all-in-one solution. It's just
they're bringing it back. They're expanding it.
I heard.
I think.
Yeah, they're supposed to expand something to Dunedin or I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I'll pass. Used to stay at the Portofino at Universal. Back when the kids were young.
Take those ferries from the Universal parks to
that's like 10 minutes. I could deal with that. I'll take a nice 10-minute ferry ride.
That's a lovely ferry ride on a boat with people who are all like-minded.
Just there to have a good time.
Yeah.
Happy. Everybody's happy.
Yeah. You might get the random one-off crazy person or drunk or something, but it's not going to be all in all, it's going to be fine. You don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah. And you can go drinking, and then you get back on the ferry, take you right to your hotel.
I'm supposed to go do and I've never been here before, so anybody who has any insight, by all means, share it. The Epcot Food and Wine Festival, which I guess you just go get. They've got these little lands set up or little countries, and you go, oh, okay, let's go get food from Switzerland or Poland. I don't know what all countries they have. I don't know if it's good or bad, but apparently I'm locked into this food and wine thing.
They do a thing. Hang on a second. I'm trying to remember. Okay, The Hang. Who's this?
You know who this is already.
Oh,
this is the Dog Log. How you guys doing?
The Silky Dog Log. Or whatever it is.
Real quick, Mike, you picked up, and no one was aware of it. So all of a sudden, you could have kind of played me in, because I'm a professional.
Silky Penis Dog Log, professional.
I could have just played you in. I'm sorry. My bad.
And I ain't got much to say on Epcot, but I tell you what, just basically a couple minutes ago, if not within the hour, this fucking James O'Keefe guy.
Yeah.
Oh man, the Epstein files.
Wait, what happened?
Oh,
I
we
missed
got
this.
something going
What
on?
happened?
Breaking
Breaking news from the Silky Penis Dog log.
Well, again, we got a delay just through the connections. I don't want to fuck it up, but check it out. I'm sure if the Raz is kicking it, you know.
I'm going on X and there's nothing that he's not in the trending.
Forgive me, but who is James O'Keefe?
Oh,
the
he's
name
guy-
doesn't sound familiar
He does
to me.
investigative journalism, does the hidden camera, like he does a honeypot deal.
Okay, I got
All
you.
right, well, God damn it, give me a second here. I'll copy the link and shoot it over to you.
I'm googling. I'm putting James O'Keefe.
Hold on.
Okay, world exclusive bombshell.
Oh.
Senior.
Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
What do we got? Breaking news.
Could be a breaking dog log news. Senior DOJ Epstein investigator reveals Epstein was CIA. Confirms RPS. What does that mean? RPS occurred while Bill Clinton was on the plane. Oh, rapes. I'm sorry. They're
Oh, I thought that.
The
I
A
thought
is
that meant
crucial.
Ripe strawberries.
I'm the worst Wheel of Fortune player ever. The Roops and the Ripes.
So wait, it's saying that Epstein was CIA, which would come as no surprise to me. That honestly wouldn't even come as a surprise. But what was the other part of it? Is that Clinton?
It says sexual assaults occurred while Bill Clinton was on the plane. And he says of President Trump, he's protecting a lot of other people. He's not protecting himself because there's nothing there.
I have to tell you, this isn't a bombshell at all. This is the same narrative that's been going on. You silky penis dog log breaking news lover, you. I don't see anything breaking.
He's the senior DOJ Epstein investigator. He is an impeccable source.
Dog log or this guy?
It's just so funky that out of anybody else, he's been blackmailed, and who knows what the fuck's going on? But it's cute, it's funny. I figured I'd bring it up.
It's cute.
You boys have a good night.
Thanks, dog log. I mean, James O'Keefe is, he's an investigative guy.
Yeah.
And usually the stuff, the things he does, like if this is the former or the senior Department of Justice Epstein investigator, then that's who it is.
Is this one of those things where the James O'Keefe guy posts, and before he does it, he goes, "If I post this, just know that I didn't kill myself, and I'm going off the grid for a little while because the news I have to drop is so epic and so huge that I'm going to need to disappear for a bit." Is it one of those things?
Maybe we should watch the first 30 seconds and see if he does it.
That he was a CIA informant.
Oh, he goes right into it. He doesn't even intro it.
he didn't hit record early enough. It's like, damn it. I'm getting a mid-CIA informant.
It's halfway through the deal. That'd be like me.
Can you repeat that? I didn't quite record.
I'd be recording the guy who just revealed who shot Kennedy, and I was like, I didn't hit fucking record. I knew I should have had a backup plan.
So forgive me, you said there was another guy on the grassy knoll? What happened?
Yeah. This guy's supposedly Glenn Prager, Jeffrey Epstein investigator, Department of Justice. Okay. He's going to let's see what he's got to say for a second.
It's not talked about yet, but it'll soon come out that he was a CIA informant.
He was a CIA informant.
CIA informant. He wasn't a CIA. I think he's protecting a lot of other people. He's not protecting himself because there's nothing there, but he's protecting a lot of people. Because Trump's now saying it's a hoax of the case, like a hoax or something. I mean, come on, it's not a hoax. He's been on the plane, many times. Mm-hmm. It's just he was never on the plane with the kids. I've seen the itineraries and I've interviewed all the victims. There's never been an instance where Trump was on a plane with these kids and a rape occurred. But that can't be said for Clinton, and it can't be said for others.
Oh, can't be said for Clinton, can't be said for others.
Rapes on a plane?
Well, just having
sex. Who let these... Motherfucker rapes a mom. Dude, but
Yeah. Yes.
okay, a lot of questions here. One, who is he talking to that he's just offering up this information?
I don't know. It's like, see, I don't. Maybe James O'Keefe is a psyop because he'll take these high level people and he'll have somebody take them out to dinner and feed them drinks.
Do any of these high level guys ever go, I don't know why this hot chick wants to take me out to dinner and why she keeps asking all these questions about details about intimate cases that I have clearance on?
I don't know. So, but they do.
They do.
Maybe people are just waiting. Maybe it's human nature. You're just waiting to see how important you are.
She's slipping in that Spanish fly into his drink and
He's
getting him
to
all
get laid. And
loose.
he's like, let me tell this girl how important I am. I'm the fucking Epstein investigator. I know who's on the fucking thing.
Can you tell me what happened?
I'll tell you all about it, honey.
Was Trump involved?
No, unfortunately not.
Oh, was Clinton there?
You know what? Bill Clinton.
Here, have another drink.
So that what they're saying is Bill Clinton had sex with underage girls on the Lolita Express.
Okay, here's the messed up part. That doesn't surprise me at all. How weird is that?
Me either.
It should be something you'd be aghast. I mean, oh my God, what's this accusation? Like, I would be more surprised if this guy came out and said, "Hey, I've investigated all of it. Clinton had nothing to do with it." That would be the bombshell.
Yeah. He's the only one who didn't have sex with underage girls.
That would be the bombshell. This is
completely believable.
Completely believable. I can't even.
Sad but true.
Which is weird.
And I don't think people would be outraged. They'd be going, about time they caught that guy doing something nasty, because he did.
You think as a president or any influential individual, you go, oh, cool, you want to fly in your plane? And then you pull up to the plane and like, welcome to the Lolita Express. Seems like a bit of a red flag to me.
Turn around and walk out the door.
Just the name alone, Lolita Express, just seems like something that I don't want to be a part of.
Well, I think he, they get to know each other, and then they have the pedo-dar, the underage girl dar between them, and then they slowly
integrate them in or something.
If you're Bill Clinton, you just can't. You gotta feel it out. Ooh, I don't want to get caught. CIA operative. So, who knows? But that would explain Trump's 180.
Well, hold on. But with him being a CIA operative, if it's true, which I completely
believe, possibly, yes.
Do you know how many people are considered CIA operatives or FBI operatives? Like a shit ton of people, because they're always trying to catch the bigger fish. They're always doing that. So the second you talk to a Fed, you could be labeled as an informant for all intents and purposes, right? Like, same thing with the CIA. Oh, you informed the CIA of something, therefore you're a CIA informant, right? And I'm not getting it all correct, but could you imagine in Epstein's life of all the high valued, influential individuals that he dealt with on multiple levels, whether or not he was doing crimes with them or not, they were participating in crimes, and a CIA person or FBI person comes up to them and go, hey, you might have some information on this. You want to tell us this real quick? Can we ask you a question? And if he answers, he's informed them of something. Therefore, he could be labeled as an informant. Am I wrong on that, or does that seem...
Or he could be an informant.
I think he's totally an informant. Don't get me wrong.
Or this guy...
But some could be less informative than others.
Yeah, but I think what he's saying, if this guy's leading the investigation, he's saying he knows that he was involved with the CIA. This was a CIA, possibly a CIA operation to blackmail people. But then you would have to believe that the CIA is actually controlled by powers more powerful than our government, which is entirely plausible as well.
Again, nothing unbelievable there.
And so Slick Willie ain't gonna say nothing about nothing because they got child rape charges on him.
Do they have charges? They don't have charges.
No, but they could.
Do you
if the
think?
truth came
If
out.
okay.
Don't you think if the truth came out that he was... That's hard to prove, though. He was on the plane.
I think Hillary just goes, Bill?
Oh, how many times?
Bill? Again?
I think she starts throwing shit at him immediately.
I don't think... They're not sleeping in the same...
They're probably not even living in the same
mansions,
house. They
are
probably
they?
can't stand each other. That's what I'm thinking.
That is the ultimate, what do they call it? A sham marriage.
What do you call it? A marriage of convenience? What do you call it? It's some kind of... It's just a mutually beneficial relationship.
Right.
The ultimate.
A couple remora just sucking off each other.
I mean, they did the right... They were like, together. We're unstoppable, honey. Me and you against the world.
Yes, separate, their forces are strong, but together,
unite those two scumbags.
Those two scumbags together, it doesn't get any better.
Oh, she's so unlikable. He's likable, even though he's.
I don't think he's
a total creep.
I get the reason why you would say he's likable.
Mm-hmm. I mean, not the kind of guy I want to hang out with, but he's got personality.
It goes back to that George Bush.
Have a beer?
Yeah, have a beer
Have a
theory.
beer.
It's like, I don't want to have a beer with the president. I want the president to act like a goddamn president. Like, I don't want...
Having a beer with George W. didn't work out too good, did it? That's the Iraqis.
I had one too many. I made the wrong call.
He was an alcoholic, too.
I said they had nukes. I was drunk. I was piss drunk. That was my bad.
That's what it was. Shit-faced.
Saddam, get him.
He's shit-faced and he's filling up little containers with the popcorn, yellow popcorn stuff. Colin Powell, come here. You go to the UN. That's what it was.
Cheney, what do you think? I think you're exactly right, sir. You couldn't be more correct. Have another.
I'm gonna go shoot somebody in the face. It's always a circus.
All these administrations are completely
It's a
screwed up.
complete circus.
It's
they mock us. They mock us with their shenanigans.
Maybe we do need a dictatorship. I mean, look, you can look at Putin as being a terrible person, but it's consistency of a terrible person for a number of years.
Maybe he runs a tight ship, too.
Very tight. You mess with him, he's going to poison your underwear and you die in prison. These are the games he plays.
Yeah, isn't it crazy that I can't find an example of an average Russian person telling us what it's like to live in Russia under Vladimir Putin?
Have
you ever
looked
heard
that up.
But have you even heard it? Wouldn't you think that would be a thing?
Like propaganda? Or
no, just like I'd like to know a legitimate person going, yes, having a good time here in Russia. It's clean, nice, economy's okay. I don't know. I have no idea. But what I hear about Russia is obviously propaganda.
Right.
I'd like to just know some truth. Maybe the propaganda is true. I don't know. I know it's propaganda, though.
But we don't know any Russians or anybody that's lived in Russia or anybody
No.
that spent the extended amount of time in Russia. So, yeah, we're screwed. That would be like China. Same thing. Like, it's all propaganda.
You think of China as like a communist slave state, don't you? Kind of think that's
I do.
Everybody lives in fear,
Right.
And then you'll see pictures of China with the nightlife and the skyscrapers and everything, and go, or does China kind of kick ass? I don't know.
Well, I tell you, it was oh man, his name escapes me. He's the guy who started Alibaba, which is like the Amazon over there. And he came out and criticized the government a couple years ago. It wasn't even a crazy criticism.
They off him?
No, they didn't off him. He just disappeared for a while. Like he didn't even say anything really bad. That's where you value the freedom of speech in America.
Yeah.
Is you at least have the right to criticize. Over there, that guy from Alibaba, like he barely criticized and he just disappeared for like 2 years.
2 years. Ooh.
It's some extended amount of time, and then he came back and he was very tame.
Yeah, there you go.
And he's back and all that.
The re-education camp.
Jack Ma, I think his name is. But yeah, it was a very strange thing where it freaks you out and you go, wow, you really can't. Like this is one of the richest men in China, has one of the industry's biggest businesses, et cetera, and he barely made mention, and they made him go very quiet, very fast for a very long time.
Maybe not such a cool place. Freedom is. That's why freedom of speech is absolute, and anybody that tells you any different is full of shit.
I watched Inglourious Bastards the other night, which I don't know if you've seen that or not. It's a Quentin Tarantino movie about Nazi Germany.
Is that the one? The guy. What's the guy's name?
It's got Brad Pitt in it.
But the guy who plays the German guy.
Probably.
But he's like he's so good.
Yes,
he's
it's
so
it's
good.
that's got to be the guy.
Yeah.
He's same guy from Django and other Tarantino
Yeah,
movies.
that guy.
Yeah.
He's really good.
He was really good in the movie. And I guess the whole premise of the film was like, what would have happened if we were able to take out Hitler in this scenario, right? So it's just like a hypothetical kind of thing. But the dialogue's great, the build-up's great, all that stuff. But the whole movie, I'm going, man, like, those Nazis were evil. Like, that's my number one takeaway. But the number two takeaway is going, man, they really had fashion sense. And it goes back to the whole Hugo Boss thing and, like, the way they were decked out and had, like, their uniforms. Like, even in the Tarantino movie, because he's very spot on with details of these sort of things, the uniforms and all that. But man, like, I couldn't imagine being somebody that grew up in Nazi Germany or had to be subject to that regime on any level. Like, I mean, just all the stuff you watch, it's weird to find, this day and age, you find these people going, oh, the support of it, or you'll get that occasional one-off of going, oh, in favor of Nazi Germany, all this stuff. And I'm going, I can't understand it. I can't wrap my head around it. You know what I mean? Like, I can't. There's a lot of evil stuff in this world.
But how? That's a pretty rare opinion, isn't it?
It's rare. But when you catch that rare opinion, like if you had a friend,
a lot of idiots out there.
That's what I'm saying. If you had a friend that just popped off one night at the bar show, okay, and he just started spewing that opinion, would you continue to hang out with that person, or would you? Is that the kind of opinion that makes you stop and go, "Huh? What did he just say? Was he just? That's a weird one."
I would say, do you have evidence of that? Because if you do, I'd love to hear it. Because history is all bullshit, and maybe you know something I don't as well.
So you're open to debate on the topic?
I'm open to debate on every topic.
I'm open to debate.
Has ever happened in the world, because I think history is the biggest load of shit ever.
I'm open to debate on a large majority of it, but then there's some stuff where I go, even if it's open to debate, it was still really, really bad. Even if they blew it out of proportion bad, even if it's lowest proportion, it's really bad.
Yeah.
Where
the victors always write the history, so I have no idea what really happened.
Yeah.
Even if it happened at all. Which you get put in prison for in Europe if you say that. I don't know if anything ever happened in history. So it's a pretty broad statement. I don't believe anything. And I never thought about it until a few months ago. We were talking on the show and about how, well, obviously the Earth is billions of years old, and there's been civilizations, probably multiple civilizations before us, and they get wiped out. And something from 1 million years ago, there's no trace of that. Something from 10,000 years ago, there's barely a trace. So if there was 30 civilizations in the last billion years, you would know of none except the more recent, which were maybe 12,000 years ago, where you might find some stone artifacts. And it's like, they say there's catastrophic events that generally happen every 6,000 years. So we probably had civilization upon civilization upon civilization that just keeps getting wiped out. Maybe, maybe not, but it sure seems plausible. And I don't know why I've never heard that. They just, there would be the only things there's evidence of past life is stuff that's in stone, like fossils that were embedded in stone. Anything else?
Carbon dated and things of that nature.
Anything, if it's not in stone, there's no. And I've seen, they show how, like, you could have a computer, and you think, well, that would never just disappear. Yeah, after like 200,000 years, it just disappears and it goes down into the earth. time, so much time. So we have no idea what our history is. Everything you ever learned is a fucking lie. And that's what I finally realized.
I mean, I would have a greater respect if when I was in school, my history teacher said that. Or at least acknowledged
this is what they say happened.
Right. They come across everything as if it's 100% fact. And this is the way it goes. And this way, like, I again, we've kind of talked about this before, but like, I don't know what the school books look like now.
Yeah, I'd like to know.
I don't know. But when COVID happened and the narrative was one way, let's say, and then years go by and the narrative and some facts come out and it's a different way, let's say, are those school books, are they being rewritten to update the information?
Yeah.
Or are they not? Again, history books, I don't know. If your child's in school and they're learning about Christopher Columbus, is he still recognized as a good guy? Because in my history class,
there's no mention of him slaughtering Indians or anything.
Zero of that. He came across as a pretty righteous dude, and you're going, whoa,
Yeah.
I mean, you had a day off of school for the guy, all this stuff. And then time goes by and things come out. But I don't know what that looks like and how long it takes for history to rewrite itself in the things of school books and the way kids learn and how that goes. And I don't know if maybe the Chat GPTs of the world, maybe that's a saving grace because it's real-time updates. And essentially, if you believe what it's telling you.
But it's just telling you the same shit that is in existence.
Well, it depending on the prompt, you may be able to get a more nuanced position on something or something more defined.
I don't believe the government would ever allow something like Chat GPT to say the truth. They might for a while, but they'll end up controlling it. You ever see? There was a thing. Do you know Robert Wool? I don't know. WUHL. He was in Arliss. Do you remember that show Arliss?
No.
I never watched. It was an HBO show. But then he did a special. He'd go to college campuses and he would teach you. Have like one class, and it was about how everything in history was bullshit. And he would go through all these historical events and say that didn't even happen. Here's what really happened. And it's like that was just him. It's not,
No, but I'd love to look this up and watch some of it.
I can't remember the name of it, but it was really good. But it's like, everything's just a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah,
it's really, and throughout the years, you have no idea what happened 150 years ago.
It's true. It's very true. Yeah. Well, what are we?
Don't forget the Lawrence Ross Show on Facebook, and you can order your Lawrence Ross designated driver shirt. I wonder how much he's charging. I didn't even ask how much he was charging.
I don't know, but his name sounds like something you'd see of like a school shooter or something like that. Like
Lawrence Ross. He'd be the worst school shooter ever.
38-year-old Lawrence Ross was arrested.
Shooting up at the ceiling.
Blind man somehow managed to make his way on top of a roof.
I'm so mad. We did the video with him. I'm a blind motherfucker and I can't see straight. It was a rap song. Miller came out and we filmed it, and he's got a gun and everything. And I don't, Lord knows where it is. And I'll never see it again. I'd love to see it.
Lost material. Oh my God. 813-991-7930. I said that, almost messed up. 813-991-7930.
Sean Raz told me how to get rid of the echo on the phone, and I'm going to get to it.
Is it working? You haven't done it yet?
Yeah,
It's Mike's birthday week.
It's a birthday week. Everybody else milks it. I might
What
as
did
well
he
milk
say
it.
to get rid of the echo?
Oh, he sent me a whole video.
Is it a difficult?
It's just a unplugging. But my plug is just a one plug, and his is a two plug. I was like,
I get it.
I hate tech. He's like, don't even watch it, Mike. Show it to Donna. But she's more of the IT. She's more of a computer thing. I'm more of the
computer whiz.
I'm more of the sound guy.
Sound engineer, let's call it.
Sound engineer. Hang, who's this?
Yo, it's Sketchy.
What's up, Sketchy?
What's up?
What's up, man? Happy birthday, Mike.
Why, thank you. I appreciate it.
I really have nothing else to add.
We love the honesty. The honesty.
There is nothing better than that. I don't want to know how old you are going to be, Mike. I really don't. I mean that honestly. Because I look at you like a young dude.
We'll just keep it that way.
Yeah, like I don't know. I have no clue. But Sketchy, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 45.
45. Okay.
I was gonna say 43, so it's close.
Yeah. So, do you like when Mike talks about things from the past? Like, is there? For me, it resonates. Like I'm about the same age as you, Sketchy, but Mike will bring up some topics, and I'm going, I wasn't necessarily there for that, but I still know about it. I get it. Like it doesn't.
Yeah, when you like as far as like the Reagan days and stuff like that.
Right. It's like we were there, we were alive. We don't remember all of it, but it does make sense.
Yeah, and like, isn't it like a weird thing to, or at least it is for me, like. Back in the day, like presidents used to be like old, respectable men. And,
yes.
Like now they're just like when a vice president is like 32, that's just fucking weird to me.
Well, hold on. How old was? See, but here's the other thing, Sketchy. We got to think about it. This is we used to look at everybody as being old, and I know personally, I'll go on like someone will hit on my feed of going. This man was a baseball player in 1974. He was 26 years old, and you go, "Oh my God, how was that man 20?" They all looked older, right? Like,
yeah.
It's like that scene on the Sopranos where Paulie's like where he goes to set up his mom at the old folks' home, and he goes, "You broads were old ladies when I was a kid." And now I'm old, and you're still old.
Right. Like, how old was Reagan, Mike? What do you think? How old was Reagan when he was elected president? What are you thinking? Because I'm going to look it up.
I'm going to say he served 8 years.
Because he looked old as shit.
He had to be in his 50s.
I'm going to say 73 when he got elected.
When he got elected? Okay, hold on.
I could be way wrong. He
Let me
seemed
see.
old as fuck.
Reagan.
Yeah, like he just looked like an old dude.
Yeah, he really did look like an old dude. Hold on, let me see.
Maybe not. Maybe he was younger than that.
Okay. Oh. How old do you say, Sketchy?
I said 50.
And you said what, Mike?
I'm going to revise it to 68.
Yeah, Mike said 70.
Yeah, Mike's on point. Ronald Reagan was elected president in 1980 at the age of 69.
Wow.
And then he served till he was 77. And that was old back then. Now we got guys in their 80s.
Kennedy was the only one modern day that looked like a young dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
Barack Obama was
George
fairly.
I guess back. Yeah.
What was that?
George W. Bush was younger.
Yeah, he still looked like an old fart.
And he kind of looked
But he
like a
was an asshole.
dipshit.
Yeah, they're all assholes. Beaver smell like tuna, 100 bit.
Woo! Oh, Sketchy, man. Thanks for the call, dude.
Yeah, like I said, I got nothing.
All right, man.
All good.
Have a good one.
I will say there was one thing I saw. You remember Alyssa Milano? I should ask Sketchy this too. Do you remember the name Alyssa Milano?
She was on a TV show with Tony Danza.
Yes, and she's like my era, right? Like that was when I
used to watch that show.
Yeah, when I was like a teenager, though, she was smoking hot. And to be perfectly clear, I still think she's very attractive and all this stuff, right? And there was she had put out something today. And
who's the boss?
Who's the boss? Yes, that's the one.
Who's
Yeah,
the boss?
So Alyssa Milano, and she put this whole message out. She's like, "Today I'm releasing those false narratives, the parts of me that were never actually parts of me, the letting go of the body that was sexualized, that was abused, that I believed was necessary for me to be attractive, to be loved, to be successful, to be happy. And in doing so, I'm releasing my daughter Bella from ever feeling those feelings again." And she goes on in this big long diatribe. I guess she's getting her breasts removed.
Like her fake ones taken out, or her breast lopped off?
I don't know. And then at the end she put, "Today I am loved, I am feminine, I am attractive, I am successful. None of that is because of my implants." Okay, so implants.
Okay.
I will still be all of those things when I wake up and they are gone. There is so much enjoy in the knowledge and freedom that letting go of what was never me in the first place. Today I am my authentic self. Today I'm free. That was her message. And I'm looking at it going, why? I can appreciate it, get the perspective, but as a young man that grew up with Alyssa Milano, I don't know if her breasts, when I was a teenager, I don't know if they were real or
I don't
implants.
think they were. I think she was a teenager on the show, and I don't think you're allowed to get breast implants as a teenager.
Hollywood's a weird play. No, yeah, I'm with you. I don't know what
So
that.
I don't know. Maybe later on in her career.
But as a
hard to get work after you're a kid on a TV show, so she had to get implants.
But okay, so let's say she got implants later on in life, and now she's choosing to get them removed because she doesn't need to feel sexualized anymore. And she just wants to be her authentic self and all that. Isn't there also a part of the argument going, I mean, at least as a preteen for me, watching Alyssa, that's kind of what got you to the dance?
But she's not in the dance anymore.
Well, now... Yeah.
So she don't care now. She don't care. She ain't the dance. She ain't doing nothing. Nobody's hired Melissa Milano.
Based off of her breast implants, it's no longer a factor?
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, she's getting up there, and she.
It's a good question.
I don't know how old she is, but yeah, I haven't seen her in anything.
All I've seen her in is a lot of
social media.
Yes, like a
I
lot
see her on
of
social media.
left-leaning sort of.
Yeah, but I don't see her
videos.
anywhere else.
She's not doing Hallmark movies or anything.
But I mean, I think you have to. After so many years, you got to get your implants replaced. So after a while, don't you just say, forget about it? I don't need. Just how about we skip that charge?
So maybe
and just take them out.
Yeah, I mean, she is 52.
52. She's over it.
Yeah, maybe they're just old and she just doesn't want to get them replaced.
I think they get old.
They do, right?
They wear out.
What are they? I think
and then
they
you might leak and shit.
That's right.
I wonder if it like.
Do you think she's saying that she's now her authentic self and she doesn't want to be sexualized anymore and all this stuff? But meanwhile, she's just like, I'll take them out, but I'll use this as an opportunity
because it's time to take them out.
Yeah.
At 52, they're 11 years old, and Doc's like, you got to get those things out of there.
She's like, all right, well, I'll get them out. But along with me getting them out, I'm going to make a great statement on how.
So empowering.
Yeah, an empowering statement.
She's so wonderful.
Maybe that's the move.
I think, that's what you know, I all this honesty and shit, that's way oversold, man. You need to.
Well, the statement seems honest, but
it's I mean, it's
is
true,
it?
but or maybe it's honest, but she's using it just to put herself over.
Yeah,
she's not really doing good. She's just like, let me blah 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 blah, give me lots of likes for this post.
You think
a lot of likes?
Yeah, I wasn't sure how to read into that one.
I don't, or maybe she. Seems like she's just getting rid of him. She's 52. She's had him for a long time. She's getting rid of him.
That's the post.
Oh, if only I wasn't Shadow Man.
Dear world, I'm getting up there. I'm 52.
Had him a long time.
They're about to burst the next time I lean over a countertop, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to remove them now. It's time.
That's it. That's the tweet.
That's the move.
The hang. Who's this?
All right, it's sketchy again. And so you're telling me that Alyssa Milano is old enough to be president now, right?
Way
older.
past.
15 years older.
Well, yeah, of course. But I will say this. The first poster I ever had on my wall was a young Alyssa Milano.
Tugging it.
She had like a little sweater on. She was kind of tugging up on it.
So they were sexualizing
Hold
her
on,
as a teenager.
And the messed up part is I know exactly which poster he's talking about because you would go back. You could go in the back of whether it was Tape World or Peaches or Cassette Land, name the record store, or you would go back in Spencer's
Yeah.
and maul through those posters and those would be it's like the old Cindy Crawford one. Like there's just certain iconic ones.
That Alyssa Milano poster was like the Farrah Fawcett.
Well, now
Is
I look
it-
at
is it
that,
this- is it
yes,
this
that's the one. But
one?
now I feel creepy looking at it. Like I don't even want to look at it because I'm gonna like now it seems weird to look at it.
Oh, I'm not Googling it.
Well,
I did.
Mike did. Just for reference, of course.
See, because she's not. I mean, she does have a bare midriff, but that's so she must be underage.
Yeah, but put yourselves in a young sketchy situation where he's
Yeah, like I thought that was the hottest thing I'd ever seen.
and you know what's messed up too is if you think about it, being a little older now, you do realize how Hollywood works, and that poster is completely sexualizing her,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
and they know it's sexualizing her.
You get the fan blowing on her
But
hair.
it's like, hey, do you want to be famous or do you not want to be famous? If you want to be famous, take this picture.
Yeah, that's
and
what
you'll
it
be on
is.
every poster of every young man's wall.
I mean, it was a poster photo shoot. They were like, "Come, yeah, hey, here's what you got to do next, Melissa. Put on this sweater, bare your stomach, get the fan going on the hair. You're gonna sell 1 million posters at Spencer's Gifts,
If you're the parents,
and
of
you're gonna get 10 cents total.
of a young Alyssa Milano or any other like teenage like icon out there at that time, if you're the parents, I wonder what the thought process is. Like, are you cool with it?
I think they are cool with it. It's like
being a little older. It gives me pause now.
I don't think I would get, like I use my kids' voices,
Yeah.
but I had no desire for them to be in the limelight to get any kind of fame for it. I wouldn't want that for my kid. So I wouldn't want
Hey,
that.
not for nothing, Mike. The In My Trunk parody that you did with Berlin was amazing.
I've gone back and looked at all these songs that she did for me. So many. I used the heck out of her, man. I feel bad. Berlin.
You Alyssa Milano'd her.
I used the heck out of her.
Oh, you know what's funny?
I'm out, guys.
All right,
All right,
see
later,
ya.
Sketchy.
Calling twice.
We did get I got an email from one of the listeners, and they asked if, they asked if the bit back in the day between, there was a caller, you'll remember this too. I can't remember the guy's name, but he called in and his girlfriend found out like he was cheating on him, and he kept pressing the number 7 to shut up.
Was it the Hispanic guy?
Yes.
I can't remember the name, but I remember the bit.
We'll go Carlos. That sounds
Something
right.
like that.
Whatever it was, right? And they
Hector?
asked,
I don't know, something.
yeah, they asked, they're like, was that bit real or fake? And it's something that I can appreciate because there was a lot of works along the lines.
Yeah.
And then some things were real, and the lines were very blurred at times. And that person legitimately asked if that was real or fake.
Yeah.
And I think you and I both can sit here and tell you it was real.
Oh, good. I was gonna pull it out. I thought you were gonna say fake, and I was like, Jesus Christ, I'm such an idiot. I thought it was totally real.
That was
I thought it was. I was hilarious.
That
too.
was a real one. Yeah, he kept smashing. Yeah, like there was certain things that, like the callers. Some of the callers were great. Like you'd
Oh my
find really
God.
like good nuggets of gold in there. But that was also due to like the serious audience because you had this massive listenership. You weren't, dialed into localized listenership. But yeah, that one was completely 100% legit. One of the great that was like one of the great calls. Just one of those. Henry, I think his name was.
Might have been Henry
and Yvette.
Henry
and Yvette.
Absolutely,
Yep,
absolutely.
that was it. Yeah.
Oh, it's great caller.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, that's like to me it was like such a tragedy when I had the Ned show and I had 1-800-69-NED. And since we'd been on Sirius, like there was people who knew of us, all over the country.
Yeah.
So I'd be sitting on the couch, midnight with Donna, and in the studio, I'd be getting calls from all over the country. And, out of every 10 callers, you get somebody. I had so many good callers.
Oh, man.
And that shit got just, just got pulled.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
pulled.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. So, but I would look forward to it. Man. That phone rings at midnight. It's like, oh boy, here we go.
And, like I like personally like the hang line. Like I'm loving it. I love this. I don't know. There's something about some interaction that's kind of cool.
What's up, hang line? Who's this?
Schoolgirl, hey man.
Hey, what's up? Where'd you send me that artwork?
I did. I sent you 4 new pieces to Facebook. And I'll keep on working. This is gonna be quick.
What are you on Facebook? Are you Japanese schoolgirl?
No, it's my name is Brad.
He doesn't want to get. Don't dox him, Mike.
Right, Brad. I was looking at the
He'd
message.
like to remain as Japanese schoolgirl, please.
I was looking through the messages, and all I know is Japanese schoolgirl. I couldn't find it.
Sorry.
Now
I figured out the VIP.
What was that?
And I'm trying to
we're
linger
good.
tonight, but people have been lingering. That Robert Wool show is called Assume the Position.
Assume.
It's on HBO Max.
I'm gonna write that down. So
Assume the position on HBO Max.
So wait, is it like a real life show or it's fiction? Is it nonfiction fiction?
It's real. He takes
real.
over. He takes over a college course
Okay.
and does history. It's brilliant. You love it. It's great.
Okay. Assume the position, Robert Wool.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
I was going to be so quick tonight. Welcome back. Happy birthday. Love the show. Check out the art. And then, damn it, what was it?
Okay, I got a question for you. When you were how old are you, Japanese schoolgirl?
I just turned 43.
Okay. When you were a young man, what was the poster on your wall?
Jennifer Love Hewitt, also branded with wonderful endowments.
Yep. Was it the one with her where she also had the kind of like sweater on and she kind of had it in between her teeth?
This was a green sweatpants and a swimsuit bikini top, and she actually she told the weirdest story recently. And it was in the vein of what you're talking about, being sexualized by like her team in Hollywood. But she was like, I was in a room of all these men. I was 15, and they're all like, God, your breasts are amazing. Like, this is like a gold mine. And she's like, holy shit! But they, to their credit, I mean, they were right. But it's also like it's horrible. But I thought you'd find it funny that all these guys.
No, it is funny because when you're the same age as a Jennifer Love Hewitt, if you're 15 and she's 15 and you got the poster on the wall, like it's one thing, right? It's a different thing if you're 40 and you're looking at that girl going, "Oh man, they're a gold mine," or whatever you were saying. Like that, like it's so creepy, and it makes you like think about like how bad a Hollywood really has got to be.
It's got to
right?
be ungodly.
It's just got to be crazy.
Music industry, Hollywood, yeah.
Like the Sydney Sweeney, I don't know how old she is, but she's, her breasts are like all the talk of the internet. It's a whole thing, and I feel like she's taking it as a good sport, right? But at some point, when does the dude in the office go too far? And I don't know, like, and sexualize it too much or something,
In the office.
Like one of the heads of the studios and all this stuff. Like,
yeah, I think she knows.
Yeah.
She's willing to do whatever it takes to, What I don't get, it's like, there's been plenty of, there's a million girls, with giant natural breasts that are attractive, and she almost looks to me that she has just a touch of Down syndrome.
Little Downsy.
And I don't really understand.
Long forehead, almond-shaped eyes, these sort of things.
Yeah. That's what the Hollywood. She's doing the right things in Hollywood to get where she got. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, the Jennifer Love Hewitt. Good call. Good call, Japanese schoolgirl.
All right, man. I'll check out. I'll get the artwork up next week. All right, thanks. See
brother.
ya. Jay Hugo, 100 bits. Thank you, Jay Hugo.
Did you have a poster on your wall?
Yes. when I was 15, I had Jeff Burrows, left fielder for the Atlanta Braves.
Before we end the show, can you give it a goog? Can you goog the poster that you had on your wall? I've got to see this.
I don't even know how you spell Jeff Burrows.
Jeff, I never heard of Jeff Burrows. Not
Oh,
that
that's old
mean
as fuck.
anything. What made you get a Jeff Burrows poster on your wall?
It was my favorite player.
Your wife had a Ricky Henderson poster on hers.
Now, see, he's so old, it doesn't even come up.
It doesn't even Google image?
It doesn't even.
Oh, that's hilarious.
He got jobbed out. It wasn't Burrows, was it? Jeff Burrows, Braves.
Brave, and then put poster.
Here it is. Okay, I can put poster. It's a Sports Illustrated poster.
Oh, an SI, huh?
See if it's there.
Were you calling people on your
Here it
on your
is.
football phone?
This is my poster right here.
God, you were what a clean, wholesome young man you were. Your parents walked in your bedroom and there's Mike
with this Jeff Burrows poster.
Just looking at his Don Russ and Topps baseball cards. And
when I was older, living with Donna, I can't remember why, but I had a Farrah Fawcett poster up in the workout room.
I was going to ask if your poster was Farrah Fawcett.
So, no, it wasn't. It was. I'm sorry. It was Morgan Fairchild.
She was steamy.
She was. Remember she was in Pee Wee's Big Adventure. That's probably the only place you know her
Paging
from.
Mr. Harmon. Mr. Harmon.
God, that movie was so funny when I was
so good.
I mean, I wasn't young. I think I was an adult when I watched it, and I watched it like 3 times. Paging Mr. Harmon. That was my favorite scene in the whole movie.
Tell him Large Marge sent you. Remember that?
Great movie.
Oh my
Great
God!
movie.
So you had that poster up, huh?
This is my hot poster there. Yeah, me and my brother shared a bedroom. We'd tug it to Jeff Burrows every night before we went to bed.
I don't even know if posters still exist.
Oh, I don't even know.
Couldn't tell
I
you.
haven't been in Spencer's. I think the last time I went in Spencer's, there was posters, but that was like 6, 7, 8 years ago.
Dude, you can't walk in that store anymore and go to the back half. The back half is just filled with dildos and
really?
handcuffs and
It's
fuzzy
always been that way. It's always been the real nasty.
I think they've
gimmicks,
expanded the section,
maybe,
dude.
because that's the only thing that's selling, probably.
Well,
now.
that and like when you first walk in, it used to be like, some just kind of like off-color jokes kind of thing.
Yeah.
On T-shirts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like hardcore T-shirt. Like right when you walk in, it'd be like, CUM stands for, and you're like, Jesus Christ, like they're not wasting any time. Like, and that's at the beginning of the store. As you flow through, it's like a haunted house of sexualized fantasies and stuff. So the last thing I'm gonna do as a man of my age is go back to the Spencer's and try to filter through the posters.
Boy, what a creep you look like.
Right?
What a creep.
Be so weird.
I'll have to go to Spencer's. It's like, where is Spencer's? Is there a Spencer's anymore? Where's the mall? Are there malls anymore?
Yeah, I mean, I went into one in a mall, but the problem was I took my daughter in there because like, Spencer's.
Oh boy, you better watch out. I was always taking the kids to Spencer's. Was always, let's go quick through this section, kids.
Yeah,
quick.
Like they shouldn't even allow children in that store anymore. I mean, just because they sell some body jewelry doesn't mean like kids should be able to go in there. Everything is nasty. And I'm a pretty liberal dude. Like, I get it, but
yeah, it's pretty nasty too.
It is.
It's like you'd be walking down the aisle with your kids and there'd be like some 18-inch penis.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Or there's all the bachelorette party favors where just everything's penis designs. And
Yep.
it's
penis candy, penis candles.
I'm calling for the cancelization of Spencer's. That's it.
You have truly reached middle age.
That's right. That's right. I want Cracker Barrel to go back to its good old roots, and I want Spencer's to be canceled.
The hang lines, last caller of the show. What's
Protection, please. Protection, please.
up? All right, here we go.
I heard there was a hidden DVD in the back of Spencer's, brother.
And he self-edited. Excellent.
It's got Jeff Burrows on it.
Jeff Burrows. All right. Thanks for listening to The Hang.
Hang OT?
Hang OT.
Where do we find it?
On the ClusterFShow.com
Yeah.
VIP section. You can give us a call in about 10 minutes or so.
813-991-7930. Be a part of it. We'll get into some more intimate details about some things, yes?
That's right. And Cluster F Show tomorrow, 8 o'clock. Thanks so much for tuning in, being a listener, a subscriber.
Good to be
Take
back.
care.
See ya.
Yeah. See ya.